Do you want to purchase some people's executions?
Buy some movies, dude.
Should I buy movies and stuff instead of the school store?
You should buy everything.
Okay.
At some point.
I think you have enough items to take us into school mode.
Buy some random events.
But I don't have all the items.
Yeah, well, we can do that when we get coins after the next trial.
Buy every Monokuma theater.
Go and buy the events that you like. Go and buy Ultimate Programmer.
Go buy.
That's right. You already bought Ultimate Programmer.
Did I?
Oh, that was it was down. It's Chihiro's introduction. You already bought Chihiro.
Wow. Buy Sayaka falling to the ground.
Let's get Junko getting impaled.
I'm gonna develop film one day, and it's gonna look like this, and I don't know.
You're gonna be like, wow, it's just like Danganronpa.
It's just like Danganronpa.
Wait a minute. Do you guys see
Wait a
that?
minute. See what?
What?
Look at the right stock on the film. I think we finally found it.
Oh, the bug.
We finally found it.
Didn't we have an error in Yasuhiro's room?
Yeah, his camera was shitty.
That's very interesting. We finally found it.
It only took 100 years.
Hi, gamers.
I love spending
Kyoko.
money. Wait, where's Kyoko? Ultimate, huh?
Ultimate what? We
Ultimate
still don't know. What? What could she be?
Monokuma Glint. Mondo Choke Slam.
Self-destruct! Terror of the 15 crash down together in the dining hall. Anxiety.
I do like this art. That's nice.
Yeah, that one's cute.
I like that one.
I
too.
do like them together.
What is a class trial?
That art's always been interesting.
Gungnir.
What is a class trial?
Come to be spears of Gungnir.
Koto's
Don't pick up
family.
my hair.
Hi, Komaru.
My hair!
I got sleepy.
What if we got to see everybody's video? Also, this frame is so funny! No!
Hi, Hifumi.
Fucking Sayaka.
She's dead.
Me and my best friend.
Morning exercise. Yes, let's have a look.
No music!
Just look at it.
Oh,
You
I'm
have
out
no
of
money.
Hi, Maddie. Hi, Comfy.
Nah, 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 nah.
Oh, you actually didn't spend any money on store stuff, huh?
They don't...
Yeah, we have plenty of gifts. We should be able to take us to the end of the
I'm
next
not gonna
class
get
trial.
the achievement for getting all the
What about our
items.
completion?
Don't worry, you will.
We'll do it during school mode.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, I guess, well, we'll reach that checkpoint when we get there. You will be making a lot of money.
Alright. The ultimate despair. Group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the Mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now,
We're still in a trash dump.
Anyway,
Right now, we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after.
yeah, you're right. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
indeed.
Oh shit, I left it.
Didn't think
Of course
about
I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it.
It can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
That's right.
I should be able to use it on that door, right? And then I have to click on the door.
Yeah, you do all the heavy lifting, Makoto.
Hey Kyoko, we can use that key of yours to open this door, right?
It's true.
Let's find out.
Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. Then... Yes, it opened!
Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go.
Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made her escape from the garbage pit.
Makoto, I'm tired. Carry me to the door.
Hey. Hayes is giving me so much money! Finally. We were finally free. There wasn't even time to take a breath of relief, because the real fight had just begun. Ultimate death.
A little heavy-handed, but
Phew. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. Metal ladder leading up to the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder intent on reaching the surface. The ladder was impossibly long. Couldn't even see where it ended. Climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down.
Hey,
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. It's like saying don't look down, and it's like, oh,
why do
Yeah.
they have this? Why do they have this tube under Hope's Peak? What is this for?
garbage.
This is to go down to the trash pit.
Why
Talking
did they
will
make
keep
this
on-
much trash?
So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work?
How long?
so...
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way.
And is your family famous?
wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us.
Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So,
Right.
Because we take pride in it.
pride?
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow.
The thrill.
We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth.
There should be a song here, just like a song specifically for the ladder. That'd be cute.
We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence.
Conscious effort.
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family's creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride.
Pride. So that explains... Before I came here, when I was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
And yet, I gave up some of that pride.
Huh?
In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do.
The reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, is because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? No shame in that.
what?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father.
Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
However,
There's something I want to say to him, though.
What?
No matter what it is, I have to find him and tell him face to face.
What is it?
So,
I want to sever all ties with him.
Sever?
The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember it myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, he had a promising future,
however,
but he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind.
I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you.
right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective.
I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative, more emotional.
I
don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live.
Nam Tab.
That's what happens. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
however,
But there's one thing. One thing that I can never forgive.
Really?
so,
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
however,
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me, even to this day.
I
His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him that we're no longer family. In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago.
But your family, you just cut him out like that.
Wrong.
The only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey,
Is blood really enough to call someone family?
You're connected by blood, by heart or soul. I'm so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, said nothing. Kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. I mean, she did say that, is it the headmaster of the school is her father?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like Makoto could use some context clues and be like, oh, okay, so yeah, I can understand. He is a pretty shitty person, huh? And after I don't know how long,
I guess Makoto was just trying to make her feel better.
maybe.
That is interesting, though. You gotta wonder what he did if he didn't become a detective. I mean, besides being a headmaster of Hope's Peak.
The bear.
Even so.
Like, this is it.
indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us.
We're back.
That's
I'm
right.
so back. Remember that hatch on the ground near the trench room?
Oh!
I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it early, so it should open without much trouble.
Here goes nothing. Reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. Hatch opened with ease, so... like we're back.
Whew.
But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted.
Exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Kyoko, thank you. Would have never gotten out of there without you.
No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor.
I just imagine Monokuma look like he's in the middle of drinking a cup of champagne.
They're gone! So, now what do we do? Glad I didn't die, of course. Mastermind find. Worried about you too. You helped me. You might.
Listen.
You're worried?
Yeah, of course.
So then,
Then let's just get a concrete answer.
Huh?
in other words,
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
Wait, that's.
however,
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we find out. It's not like we can run away.
She said that. She pointed at the nearby surveillance camera.
Yeah, it's focusing right now.
You're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now?
Don't worry, what you think is going to happen isn't.
because
Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared.
Mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
so
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down.
There was?
right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us to go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations.
Still a little... no, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going.
Okay.
It's such a weird way to start a chapter.
Shall we go?
We need to go to the gym! Don't get distracted, Makoto. I know you
Go
love
ask Yasuhiro
Hifumi.
for help.
Go get... Well,
I mean, actually, I wonder what happens. Yeah, like, go knock on someone's door. What would happen?
Kyoko would probably still just go like,
Shall we go?
come on, we need to go to the
come
gym.
on. Why not ask Byakuya for help?
Why not get Hina's help?
Huh? Oh, I feel like
Give him hell, Hifumi.
literally everybody other than Byakuya would think that they're seeing two ghosts right now.
I love all my dumb friends.
Makoto, we can't trust him.
Well now.
Hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much. Makoto's supposed to be dead! What's he doing here? Exactly how I thought he'd react. You really gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished! Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do?
The guilty party is exposed during the class trial. They alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. Now I gotta punish you again! And this time I won't leave anything to chance! Kyoko!
Right.
Do whatever you feel you have to.
What?!
However,
But before you do, let me just say
I'm the
one thing.
traitor.
now,
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right?
Huh? I lose? You, explain yourself! What do you mean by that?
because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
In other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the Blackened and then executed, right?
Hey! What are you talking about?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
right,
And in response to that unexpected development,
indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
However,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, into your precious execution machinery.
Alter ego.
You never imagined the possibility of being killed of a being that could come to our aid even after you'd killed it.
am I wrong?
Now, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro, you did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right?
And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the Blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well,
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't.
Just say it like that. What is this, a comedy routine? They make such bold claims without a shred of evidence.
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there's only ever one absolute truth.
And now you're trying to talk like this, talk like some kind of famous detective type?
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run or hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
however,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
what the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased.
I think they're displeased no matter what.
I think the audience at home is not gonna like this.
Huh?
indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Yeah.
Hey,
Of course, you can just say we're making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat.
Ah!
If you want to earn our despair fair and square,
that's what we have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice.
So, what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Mukuro's trial over again.
I'm putting up a poll,
Only-
chat.
Let's just see what everyone thinks. Only this time you follow the school regulations and ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair.
Yes, he used all of his bits.
Sorry, I needed to see what chat thought.
Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say?
Jesus Christ!
Death, he's the most heterosexual protagonist. He has to die.
Their trial, not a showdown. In other words, there's This would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. What reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? He'll probably just execute me without another word. Gotta cast my...
Oh, for life. That's wholesome.
Interesting.
It's cute how you believe.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed. Very...
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So time for some
Dad!
dad jokes. What the fuck?
Death, yay! Fucking dancing trophy.
Now,
Look who won.
you're right. What you suggested might be possible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
In other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? It would cause you unbearable despair, right? And I'm prepared to agree to your terms.
He makes puns when he's nervous.
Will your hope win out? Or will you despair claim victory? Or will my despair... Okay.
I can barely contain myself!
Let's have one final grisly showdown! We agreed. We still have a shot at this.
Barrett!
This is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
You guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. All the mysteries? Or, I'm sorry, he's dead now. That's right. Every last mystery that's pawing around the skull. You can do that.
I can barely contain myself!
Then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you.
it's true.
So clever. Kyoko's smiling. She's into this. That's what we've been trying to do all along.
Okay, well, good. Then let's bear it all.
Koalas are so funny.
If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school,
You guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all of that,
We'll all face execution, right?
I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me?
We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
Kyoko's so
When we've
smart.
uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair?
I can't believe how this has all turned out.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that, for sure. So what?
hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement?
You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that. Fumi, what did you do? Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception.
What do you mean a Fumi?
I mean, it's part of the regulations? Which would have to mean that whoever killed Mukuro... It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but... Okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but... This killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. The only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. What?
listen.
Are you telling the truth?
We go quiet all of a sudden.
Now I'm really angry!
I'm done talking. I got got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would ya? Why so serious?
The ultimate joker. He seems emotionally unstable.
The ultimate silly guy.
Leave me alone! Get out of here! Okay, I'm going. You really gonna let me go? I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment. Overflowing with despair. I'm not doing all that.
Hey,
He's giggling. Come on, Makoto, let's go.
Refuses to play into the character.
I ain't doing all that.
Come on.
Hey.
He's going insane.
This is great, and then Winter with the muted.
Monakuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we're out of the gym.
That was very smart, Kyoko.
Hardly believe
She's very
it, but-
clever.
Oh, I ended
Yeah.
up not getting executed. Still had my life. I still had a chance. Well, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
however,
Don't thank him just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us.
Yeah, true.
whew,
But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal.
But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from the final showdown, do they?
so...
That's the thing, right? Monokuma feels like such an immovable object, but you just propose something that seems kind of cool, and he's all for it.
Yeah, they had no choice but to accept.
Huh?
Because...
It's all because of that one moment the mastermind let that guard down, like I said.
So when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
So...
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said that they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right?
Yeah, they definitely said that.
Listen,
And what do you think? What did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right?
Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult.
A reason?
so...
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other.
They wanted to show the world?
It would seem...
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that.
And that makes sense. Those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
In other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world.
But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely.
Prove point?
Hey,
The outside world is a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept.
Talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair. The mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, is the ultimate despair.
Frowning friends.
Frowning friends, of course.
What?
Why didn't I think of that?
It's genius! Want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right, it is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet... that same motivation is what led the Mastermind to revealing their weakness.
What?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The Mastermind had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the Mastermind had simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least, that's how those who are watching this would have seen it.
And that's why the Mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves?
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished, but in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, and they made me out to be the killer.
And that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the Mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer.
When that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, Mastermind had to accept your suggestion?
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the Mastermind harm to have shown it to have it shown that they'd violated their own regulations.
Well, that was a hunch, right? You were still able to get the Mastermind to accept your challenge.
however,
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance, because you believed in me and another path opened up.
Still, I can't believe how much of the Mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. And have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet.
Whew.
But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet.
You let out a quick sigh. You took it as a small sign of relief.
To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time.
I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him.
Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd shown my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy.
Probably right. How pathetic.
Pathetic student.
You gotta imagine everyone yelling at their television when Makoto got voted out.
Oh, he didn't do it, not by Makoto.
Well, I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Did
that's
the
what I'm like.
Did
Sorry, you go.
the viewers get to know, like, who was the killer before they do?
I was thinking about that, right? Like, do they not show it like for
However-
the sake of suspense, or because it feels like it would be important to show the people killing each other? That's the despair-inducing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's. They just didn't get to see it this time, I guess.
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance
At
to
least we
fight.
didn't.
We have to win this time.
Correct.
Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing.
You're right. If we can't defeat the Mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There is no option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on.
True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do is work together with everyone to destroy the Mastermind.
Work together with everyone.
however,
Is that really possible?
Huh?
anyway,
Anyway, right now we have to go find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go?
Okay. Yeah, like right across from Hope's Peak, there's like an identical school, but like all the bricks are like a darker color, and
All the students are the worst at what they do.
yeah.
That's why they're so sad.
Yeah, they really want to do those things, but they just can't. They don't have the fingers, the
I'm
voice.
the worst artist.
I'm the worst.
Ever since I was little, I wanted to be an artist, but I'm just the worst.
I'm the worst gamer. Despair's peak. Fuck, it's genius.
It's genius.
Let's see what Kyoko has to say.
Just a second.
Oh no!
You can
Lily?
read that.
Oh, I think she's away.
Sorry, Makoto, I had to stand up for a moment. Is there some reason you would need to search my room? Come on, we need to keep looking.
I like that.
Kyoko, is there any reason you need to search my room?
Let's just check Sakura. Let's just search
Door.
Sakura's room for a
He's
laugh.
saying this
Whatever.
shit out loud. The door won't budge.
We need to find someone to kill.
So that we can get to the trial.
Makoto, you're still on this?
This is Byakuya's room. Inside?
We have a doorbell, Makoto.
They can't hear that.
Hey,
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking.
And then he comes out and he's like, huh? Because it's nighttime.
It's like 4 in the morning. What do you want? Wait, Makoto?
Wait, you're alive? Yeah, he has like a party hat on and like a little noise maker.
Squidward.
Yeah.
Squidward.
Wait, you're alive? Don't go.
Everyone else is in there too.
Oh my god!
They have party hats on.
Oh my god!
It's not what it looks like.
Yeah, why?
Party's a party. It just, I don't know. We
I
wanted
was
to
just
be
here for the food.
Yeah.
hey,
What the
I
hell?
don't think she's here. Come on, we need to keep looking.
This hypothetical's so fucking funny.
hey.
No one's here, Makoto. Can we go look somewhere else?
Wait, am I not supposed to check the dorms? I thought we were just checking everybody's room.
We can check everyone's room, just like no one's here.
The idea that everyone is in Hero's room.
I don't
Well,
know.
we can try the other route for the bad end.
What the fuck?
What?
Suddenly we were greeted with...
You're not allowed in here.
Mastermind is key smashing at you.
You again.
He just talks to you.
Yeah, that's actually a real IP.
Is he broken?
I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit.
61.
Sums?
What the
Okay.
heck?
I've made my case.
I made my case.
However,
I wonder what that was all about.
Fuck, you can't argue with that.
That was actually a really good point, Makoto. I think we need to give up.
I want a sigh of relief.
Is that Makoto?
It's your
Aw.
friends.
You guys!
Even Byakuya.
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Huh? You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that? I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Can you remove the text?
How do I do that?
What is it on keyboard? I just know it's
I
like
think
left
it's like
shoulder button.
middle mouse?
No.
Hmm.
This is a very sweet CG. I forgot all
Oh,
about this.
auto.
Very cute.
You
Q.
turned it off. Oh.
Aw. Maybe this could be a thumbnail.
Maybe. I mean,
Maybe it's too revealing.
it's just everybody there, you know.
Everybody left.
Everyone was there. All my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. Started to tear up.
Aw.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog.
Get away! Sure.
You're one to talk.
In a flash, my tears dried up.
That's right, none of you care about me.
Yeah, I knew it! Just because I was in the garbage.
Nah, man, they're real ones. They're bringing you back down.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one.
We need to explain to
Uh-oh.
everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
I didn't
Explain what?
get to read the flavor
It was
text.
so hard for me.
You can always reload your last one and just control through all of the dialogue.
That's so much.
But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related with what I have to tell you.
Oh,
all.
just skip through it.
Just skip. Just regular click.
Don't tell me! Did he turn into a ghost?
But
Does he look transparent to you? That's just a silly superstition. If ghosts were see-through, they couldn't lead normal lives. Okay. Okay, that's enough. Talking to you makes me want to just lay down and go to sleep.
Wait.
Falling asleep to hear his voice. You stink. You're rotten. Rotten physically, mentally, every way you can be rotten.
I thought you were happy to see
Here we
me.
go.
Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while.
Smells smelly.
Bro.
Super smelly. You smell even worse than me. Way worse than me. I win.
Seems happy for some reason. Oh.
Oh.
Like, oh, I win! So what have you guys been doing while I was gone?
Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have access to new places again.
And?
No dice. All the rooms that were locked before were still locked.
There weren't any new areas. Then where can we go to find new clues? We still got the mystery mouse tool.
Oh, we also had like a part. Don't talk about that.
I still can't believe you survived.
Me either.
Do you realize why it is you escaped execution?
It was alter ego. It saved my life.
That's right.
Even though I didn't see
Not
it.
too many people can say they've had their lives saved by a computer program. I imagine it was a learning experience for you.
Wait for all of us.
Yo.
Makoto, what was it like hanging out in the spirit world?
I didn't go to the spirit world.
You know?
Did you get to talk to her?
Ooh.
Miss Cleo.
Sayaka!
You know, Sayaka, that girl you really liked that we sent out to get killed?
No,
Oh, no, that's the other way around. The one that got stabbed to death in your bathroom?
I didn't
You know, you couldn't have, you didn't forget her, did you?
I didn't talk to
I mean,
her!
if I were you, it would have been really hard to forget.
Just keeps pushing Makoto.
Go to the spirit world. I mean, who the heck is Miss Cleo? Who the heck is Sayaka?
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain.
It's
But
true.
it's a good mastermind.
What I have to tell you all.
I need to tell you all about the last class trial.
Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right?
No, I didn't do it! Like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you. Then, who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mokuro?
That's right.
That's right, it was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to stop it,
However,
but his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto?
It sounded like it was easy. Just, you know.
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules?
They had no choice but to agree. You used your TV broadcast to gain leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said now it's the mastermind that's ensnared, that's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here.
For anyone that doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later. So, knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind?
But there's more to it than that, correct?
Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Every last mystery?
But
But we've been looking around all this time, and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh no!
Everyone!
I hate you.
Hey! Who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master.
No, let me out of here.
I meanwhile, I want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway,
Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, one decisive final battle, a rather interesting development, I'd say.
But figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed Mukuro, and all the school's mysteries?
It's a pretty tall friggin' order.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries.
I'm not so sure about that.
Huh?
I
can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone.
You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his.
What? Very polarizing approach, I know, but okay. Anyway, here's a hint. Sure, I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. The only people that take a single step in Hope's Peak once the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable.
Huh? But why?
So, in other words,
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then their mastermind would have had to set foot in this school, right? Monokuma said that Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there was no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is... There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Mukuro and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them.
that's right.
And one of those 16 people we started out with, the only one still alive, are the people standing here right now. Need I continue, or do you get it now?
What? You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious.
Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible.
But if one of us was the mastermind, it'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? Did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are. We would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
Have you ever seen Monokuma and Hifumi in the same room?
You got me!
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand.
In that case,
Reading.
there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with them.
Unless, of course,
Yeah.
Hiro is the mastermind?
No!
Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation.
Well, maybe, but still.
Hero, what's your words per minute? 430? Why?
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Undertale?
So, in the name
We're gonna
of
see Asriel in
fairness,
just a moment.
I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever
We're
you
still on
want.
pace.
Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit.
You finally get to open that locker
Then
in
we
the
can all
AV
meet
room.
up at the class
Yes!
trial, okay?
That's a good laugh.
How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms. That's a scary word.
What a great word to use, Kyoko. Yeah. Yeah.
I agree!
Thank you for your feedback, Makoto. You always know what to say.
That's fine.
The time for
You're
talk is
one to
done.
talk?
Now we need to begin our investigation.
But
I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
What an interesting contrast between
Well,
Byakuya and Kyoko.
making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall.
Master, he didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him?
Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee without cream. With cream without the cream. Or coffee. You're totally useless. So, bye.
You're calling Hero the cup?
That Toko trudged out of the dining hall.
And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right.
Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity.
Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall.
I think he might be the mastermind.
Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves?
What about you, Hina?
I guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know?
I mean,
But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else.
You're not useless. If you hadn't been there, I would have died.
Makoto! That's really nice of you to say.
but,
But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figure, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. I'm gonna check the pool now.
It was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. Once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Wait, did he think that or say that?
I think he said that. Well, you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can still work together.
so
Can't.
That goes for all of us. Yes,
Be a
can't.
very
Thank
important
you, Makoto.
distinction.
We can. Doesn't mean we can.
It doesn't mean we can work together. Makoto, I
Yeah,
think
no.
you might be the mastermind. I can't work with
I
you.
s-
It's like a 1/5 chance. Like, come on. Those are pretty crazy odds.
I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. You just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. Then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right!
so then,
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
I want to hug Kyoko.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school.
And visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto,
Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary.
That Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I'll begin my search. Still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. But that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. Expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together. Let's all start by taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. What?
I just saw what Lily posted in general.
Let me see. Why?
It's funny as fuck.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe.
You gotta use that as the thumbnail now.
Oh my god. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. We find out who killed Mukuro Ikusaba. We'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. Headmaster's room, the bio lab, and the door with the data in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. On the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. It should be open now, right?
Ooh.
For that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder. Which means the garden and the dojo. I'm very glad that they gave us a
list.
list.
yeah.
Why do you want to go first?
I mean, the second floor to the dorms is like the closest thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always forget that this is an area. Look at this.
That's
Yeah,
so fucking
There's stairs.
weird.
Like, I'll be honest, the gate just made me think that this was like a way outside. I don't know.
And now you can go there.
The gate's open. You can finally check out the second floor of the dorms. Which means
The other 16 student.
I have to do it. I mean, honestly, though, they could have, like... could you imagine they just did, like, two at once? And it's like...
Yeah, and like they were like working their way down or something.
Yeah. This is the second floor of the dorms? Looks like
Everyone
some
meets each other at floor 3.
ancient ruins. Oh, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up here or something.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
That's...
Someone got squished!
See, I still don't get it. Why is this blood allowed to be red, but the other blood
Because
is
it's dry.
it's pink?
It's dry blood. This is where I forgot his name lived.
Boy,
This is where Santa lived.
Santa!
The Great Gozu.
Bed is completely torn apart. It's not even really a bed anymore. It's just garbage.
It's so mean.
What do you mean?
You found $1.
Yeah!
Well, every man's trash.
Every man's
It's another man's
trash.
dollar.
Oh, Sayaka.
From the door crack, glanced inside and immediately closed it again. Not even a hint of the bathroom, just a big pile of rubble.
That's a very funny way to describe it.
Every man's trash is no one's treasure.
That's actually true. Because if it's everyone's trash, then yeah, no one would value it.
Was the lighting
What about
always
the
like
trash
this?
lover?
Except that, yeah, the ultimate trash liker.
Hold up.
Gray blankets? This is where all the non-binary people lived.
Oh my god.
That's true.
They had to go downstairs
I
to use
can't
the
go in
bathroom
here.
every time.
In a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in.
What if there's clues? What if there's clues? You need to check.
I see.
Whoa.
that.
Ooh.
Easter egg.
Fucking ancient
Easter
Egyptian
egg.
Cope's Peak.
The ultimate
I like
Egyptian.
that the bathrooms are very pristine. The fish is still alive.
This is such a... Yeah! I gotta admit, like, palette-wise, this is such a much more pleasing bathroom than a...
There's nothing in here.
Yeah, but it's very... gray bathrooms are always, like, a nice color, instead of, like...
Yeah.
Another hidden janitor's closet.
The
I
fuck...
just like that you press notice and nothing shows up. Literally fucking useless area.
Yeah, Makoto's not even gonna question the fish there.
What the hell is that thing? That's...
It's a giraffe.
Giraffe room.
This is where the ultimate giraffe lives.
It's filled with lockers. Even for the Hope's Peak students who came before us. Class before ours must have used these lockers. Hey, buddy, I think you got the wrong door.
Fuck you.
It's a metal...
Oh, Shinosuke Giraffe, you're here! That's what giraffes sound like.
I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. There's no way.
He keeps giving you money. This is meant to be an investigation.
Whose dollar was that?
That was, Jesus.
I can imagine
Wow.
any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna try bothering. Jesus went here?
Yeah.
I wonder if I can open
We're
this
sat
up.
next to Jesus in school.
Cheese Jesus.
Locked. There's a
Personal
card reader installed on the door.
Jesus.
Must be
Can I
how
get a
you the
+2 from
locker
Seb?
open. After all, pretty similar to the card readers on the locker rooms for the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. What does that mean? Let's just give it a try. Took out my handbook and ran across the card reader. And then, no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Monokuma, you lied. You said all the locks would be
Dude, I didn't even know that existed.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's gonna keep doing it. Well, one of them's gonna work.
I mean, like, should I, I imagine that he's just gonna say the bolt thing again, and then he's gonna say the broken...
What if there's another dollar? There could be another dollar, maybe even 2. You gotta take everything you can get for completion.
There have been no dollars. Yes!
Nice.
Yep, see, look at that. That's like fucking... That's Hina putting on the suit.
The
You just got
suit?
it. That's the money to buy it. Yeah, the CG.
You know, putting on the Robo Justice suit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
That's Dosh. That's important.
Oh.
Well, okay, I guess there's no clues up here.
I'm not even gonna bother trying.
That's how crazy I am with Danganronpa. Every time I check the washroom, I check every single washing machine. I leave no coin
What if
unscathed.
this isn't blood, but instead...
It's
Papa
tomato
paint?
sauce.
Why is that there?
Genocide Jill mentioning ragu and having to go to the store and
Ragu.
buy ragu to get the reference.
Boyardee.
Hey, Big Mac.
Oh, fuck! I'm already in my car!
I gotta go to McDonald's.
I gotta open DoorDash.
Who lived here?
This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. This is very nice. It's a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
This looks like our
Oh,
Brawlcats.
look, and here's your
stream
wife.
room.
It's the headmaster's private room.
Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time.
Regret. She's so small. Oh, I can see why this is adult, because of Crazy Bruce's liquors over here.
Oh.
Lamusky, did you know that giraffes could very easily kill, like, anything?
Yeah.
They're very strong animals.
They're very
chair.
angry animals.
You
Can't imagine a student using a chair.
a leather chair.
Why?
There's a strange gap in the wall. Some kind of design
Nobody
mistake?
knows.
Oh.
There's a gap
So-
in the wall.
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out.
Was I supposed to... some other stuff? Breeze.
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall.
Space. Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room?
Secret room. I think I might know how to open it.
However,
But that's where I ended up getting stuck, which is the regret I mentioned.
Yeah, I don't care. I need to check the plant first.
Oh, I want to. Can I install alter ego on this?
I just... Give me
I'm
back
already
my
here.
friend! There's a PC on the desk. Belonging to the headmaster.
it would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it.
We might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However,
There's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
in other words,
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
however,
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there?
whew,
But I guess that's the best you could do is a complete Kirigiri failure.
But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have.
Ugh.
That's scary.
He doesn't want to check out the liquor?
It's not interesting.
Looks like there's
You're
like...
not 20 years old, Makoto. You're not allowed to drink.
Desk is home to a computer. It belong... Yes!
I think I might know how to open it, but that's where I got stuck.
You know how to open it? Did you figure out... Or... Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. It's so easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there.
Right. It's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password.
Whoa. I learned that he used Microsoft Edge, that bastard.
That fucking freak. When I think of how much time I wasted on this.
Jeez. There's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume there must be some kind of clue waiting in them. But maybe for her, that's more to it than that. The password? Kirigiri. Anyway, I'm gonna get in there. Need to figure out the password. Yoko can't figure it out. No way do I stand a chance. Wait, might be a chance. Password could be Yoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think. Crazy. I love my daughter Kyoko very much. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. What about your name?
What?
Huh?
Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. It's totally understandable. The way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. How she is. I bet the idea never even occurred to her. You mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well?
It's not like you need my permission.
Very funny Kyoko sprite.
If you want to try it. Do whatever you want.
Okay. Okay.
This is the room where they mastered their craft. Is that Lottie?
Huh?
That was when you did that voice. It reminded me of Lottie
Wait.
from Animal Crossing.
You know, I'm glad I'm glad I knew Kyoko's name. But if it's not that, it might just hurt Kyoko even more.
Hey.
Gulp. Did Lily say that she had
She'd
the...
probably
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be.
she'd probably feel worse if it worked.
I already know that your guess is wrong.
Hey, in that case, here goes nothing. Did myself, then turn to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. Typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. Hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in.
Oh.
What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked! Yippee!
Yay! Faces her.
Completely unamused.
It's like that one fucking scene in Gumball where like they're trying to find out the password and it's like favorite child name. And they figure out it's Anais and Darwin's like dancing. He's like, we cracked the password!
Why?
Yoko? looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Yoko. This is where we keep all the dead bodies. Yoko? May as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. Better check out that suspicious present before I do anything.
I better check out that present before I look at that picture of father and daughter playing so lovingly.
She was right. It was unusual. She couldn't stop looking at it. Oh, not just looking, glaring. We're gonna open up the box and there's gonna be another bomb and it's gonna kill us.
Count on it.
Brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Do we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. I mean, we can't not open it. It's so colorful. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto.
How do you think it's dangerous?
No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably.
What?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see.
Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay?
Saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approach the box. Took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Began to sneak its way into the box. A hesitant glance inside and... Oh. Yoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. It was in the box. It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought.
What? It was in the box. Wrapped up all nice, so I would have never guessed what was inside. Human bones! Just as you thought. How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not like I was thinking of the burn specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body.
That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box.
My father.
Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those burns. That body. That's my father. Or at least what's left of him.
Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad?
She's part skeleton?
The same name she's been searching for? The skeleton's mouth starts moving.
It's so nice to see you, Kyoko.
I'm known as the ultimate skeleton.
Hold on.
I'm so good at being a skeleton, they let me run the school.
How can you know that for sure?
Well, I mean, that's not a talent anyone else could have, so...
How do you know that's him?
Well,
Who's this fucking side commentary?
Makoto, he was the ultimate skeleton.
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer.
Hey, you guys want to talk to me, or?
So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the file, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
Polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns anyway. Here's a hint. Sure, I told you this already, but Killing Game was 16 participants, all of them high school students. Only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the Killing Game began.
Immediately tired.
Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school. But the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students.
Aww.
When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume
In other words,
that most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway.
Feels bad.
As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or, no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I knew Kyoko said she wanted to see her father, so she could cut off all ties. Was that all there was to it?
I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do.
Would she really give up her pride just for that? Couldn't help but wonder. Nice!
Skeleton!
Skeleton.
By Eric Balls.
Yeah, like it probably feels really bad for Kyoko because yeah, she put those two things together and it was basically a guarantee.
Like I shouldn't make pointless small talk right now. Maybe I should just look around a bit first.
The dead master.
Come on, too soon.
This picture. All faded. Must be pretty old. Is that a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet... to now find something like this.
Aww.
So what do you expect me to do now?
He was still thinking about her.
And I was right. The picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoning me again. And this time he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father?
Kyoko. This filing cabinet seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. Should take a closer look. I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff.
Hey,
It's fine, check whatever you want.
Are you sure? Okay then. Went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. All I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to this job, huh?
well,
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, a legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
now,
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate.
It's interesting because I feel like this sort of subverts the common trope of, like, the youngest kid wants to be different from the family and pursue something else, but instead it's like...
One generation wanted to be different.
Yeah.
That's interesting, yeah. I was also thinking that it's interesting that, like, I don't know, like a lot of Danganronpa is about like honoring your talent and like legacy and stuff. But like the headmaster of the big talent school was a guy who kind of moved away from his legacy to do something else.
Yeah.
Like he could have very easily been another ultimate detective, but he chose to do something else instead. Like he made a different choice.
The headmaster's desk. Probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I don't want to text.
Hey,
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like.
You sure?
because
Never let anything get in the way of investigation. I don't.
Hey then, if you don't mind.
Keeps asking for permission. He's such a fucking beta.
Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and
what?
looked inside.
What'd you say, Kyoko? Oh, did I say that out loud?
I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. Last drawer. Is this a handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says "in case of emergency." Pog. That's a kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
in other words,
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster.
Can you think of ways we could use that?
I'm assuming that's what that is.
I think you're probably right.
it would seem
I think there's things we could use that for.
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it?
But Kyoko,
I
don't need it, and if you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here.
and I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay?
I wonder if you can check it.
hey,
Listen, Makoto,
Huh?
can I ask you a favor?
Favor? What is it?
so
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but
hey,
could you leave?
Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit.
Kyoko.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a
I
second.
need to get my emotions in order.
You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But
Maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily.
you're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself.
Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. And it was a shock to me. Find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster. They killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead.
The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
We were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... And it's a very polarizing approach, I know, but...
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of flashbacks. There are students, 16 of them. Mukuro Ikusaba,
Watch out.
And me, Makoto! Yes!
15 of us met in the mail hall. Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. Including me. Only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else.
Imagine if
dead.
she was there.
Don't. We don't gotta see all this.
We gotta see all of it.
Every single one, huh?
Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead.
Undeniably dead. Like, that'd be such a bold fucking move.
I came back! So the one still left alive are... me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Ina, and Kyoko. And those 6 people are still alive. And there's no question.
Fumi.
Fumi.
Wait a minute.
And,
hey.
Taka.
Wait.
Chihiro, Leon.
Hey, sorry, guy. I'll just take my leave.
It can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way.
Mix up a new person.
Just
That's
has to
basically what they did, Hayes.
Ben.
The ultimate shitter.
Ben?
Ben.
Oh yeah.
The mystical Ben.
George.
We need to draw what Ben Dover looks like and what George Buford looks like.
We know George Buford what he looks like.
I don't imagine that character in this art style.
I'll take care of it.
No, don't do
big-ass eyes.
that. Don't.
He'd be one of those characters with the fucking deformed art style.
Yeah. He flips around and does his camera.
I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope. I took out my handbook.
Dude.
No luck. Wait, but what about that emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room?
And what about that thing I got 15
Okay,
seconds ago?
let's give it one more try.
You fucking gamer. Alright guys, let's do this one more time.
I'm curious.
Alright chat,
I like
let's
the
go.
star. Very classy.
Yeah.
Dead, yay.
My best friend.
Oh.
What were you checking?
I was checking to see if like that handbook got added or something.
Oh, right.
That would be cool.
Principal Kirigiri.
I was also like, oh, you can check it.
Right, just what I was hoping for. Let's see what we've got inside.
It's his little treasure book.
Looker's totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. Hey. Alright, it's Hiro. What?
Oh no!
Oh shit!
It's all kinds
I forgot about that shit.
All kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. Assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act
Game over, man!
as casual and neutral as possible.
I can't think of a scam, Hina!
I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. The moment I looked inside the notebook, a sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Yasuhiro Hagakure. Yeah, and then Makoto turns his head behind him. Oh, hey, Makoto!
You found my secret, did you?
Hey!
Hey! You like what you see there?
I love him being casual.
How about we keep this between you and me, huh?
There's
Wouldn't
no
that be
denying
nice?
what I saw. On the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? Notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? That can't be possible. No!
No!
I mean, Kira came to this school at the same time as the rest of us. We're all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? He got held back.
I mean, yeah, that dude's like 21. That dude's old.
That dude's hanging out with a bunch of 16 and 17-year-olds.
Deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. Wait. It was used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence. Bro! I was supposed to look at these in a different order, I'm pretty sure. No, it can't be. No way he ever used this locker. Hey.
I hope there's no damning evidence that suggests so.
He completely forgot.
Short-term memory. That's why I didn't think to use the emergency handbook.
Let's see what we've got inside. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Oh, I guess maybe I got the... I got
Yeah,
lucky.
you got the right one first try.
Is that really? Oh!
Oh?
It's practically empty. Is that a, what, like an ice cream sandwich?
Yum.
Some kind of
so
pocket.
fucking thin.
It's the thin one.
Oh, it's dinner.
I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. There's some writing inside. It could be important.
5-second roll, am I right?
Like violating the owner's privacy. But I'd better take a look. It's like a girl's handwriting. What? And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? Looking through the pocketbook, my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before.
Thumbnail!
There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so
Be sure to get my good angle, James.
So happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster. Only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father said to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. Can't imagine a worse father.
Who would... I think that might have been written by Taka?
Oh!
Oh, okay.
That makes sense!
Pocket to belong to. Kyoko, it couldn't be anyone else. If this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hadn't seen her dad since he left when he was little. When she was little. I need to talk to the one who came with the plan. Headmaster.
Reading over it again.
What does this all mean? Please scan the remaining pages of the notebook. Must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. Faster. When I looked at it, like the rest of the pocketbook, writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. There walks among us. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? That's crazy. The more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? Notebook that seems like it belonged to Hiro. A pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. Be some kind of explanation. I want to find that out. I have to keep moving the investigation forward. Shame that, you know, the bombs are gonna drop. You know, right, you know. There's like bombs.
Right away, immediately.
I have to believe in everyone.
Nope, don't see anything that could be a clue, just this baseball.
Oh, Piggles things? You
said Piggles?
Princess Piggles?
I love
Pretty
Princess
pudgy
Pickles,
demon angel?
But this can't be a clue, but I'll just keep it in my pocket.
I'll take it back to Fumi. He might like it.
Yeah.
He's just in denial over that one person.
Makoto's into tradition, and he has, like, short-term memory.
Looks like the locker open. I don't see anything. So I think that's all of them. These are, like, whatever.
Damaged.
Well, I mean, maybe there's dollars.
I already checked them.
But it's horse,
Oh, I
bro.
wasn't paying attention. It's whores, bro.
But it's
Leave her alone.
Wait, for real?
Come on. She said yeah, you're gonna get the bad ending.
Real?
Yeah, she's gonna kill you now.
Yeah.
Hey, let's
Maybe I can escape.
Maybe I can escape.
Maybe Makoto gets to win this time.
Makoto, I think I need to kill you now.
I don't think there was anything in here.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, let's go check those other rooms.
Oh,
Yay!
the ultimate Bowser!
Where else can we check?
In
we're
here?
back to the investigation thing.
Yeah, box 16! Huh.
Well, check if those candies are still in there. Maybe Hina put them back.
Yum.
I don't feel hungry anymore.
I'm not hungry anymore. I ate Sakura.
What?
What?
Why?
The new plot twist. The new world order starts playing.
Yuhiko comes in and it's like,
What? That's impossible!
what are you
It
doing?
would have been left behind.
The only thing in here is a Mario ball?
That wasn't the premiere of my Yuhiko voice. I need to train for that one.
Yeah.
I'm making him sound like Oolong from Dragon Ball. That's my
I mean,
plan.
you said all doors are unlocked, so...
True.
Oh shit!
Oh, I forgot
wait!
that part.
Yeah, I knew I should have gotten the turbo.
Absolute guidelines!
Where do we want to go look next?
I guess just doing an order, right? Was there anything
Aw,
on this
man.
floor?
No.
I'm sad that we only have like an hour left. I'm
Wait.
having fun.
Now that we have the ultimate key card, I know where
I'm allowed to go into the girls' locker room.
Yes!
You weirdo.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Cock blocked.
I was just gonna see if they recognized that. I don't think anything on here was locked.
No, I think it's just the headmaster's room, the biolab, and the Monokuma room.
Headmaster.
I could have sworn Makoto like says like, oh, okay, I need to go here once he enters the room or the floor.
No.
Like, he's like, okay, so that room is here, so I'm gonna enter that room.
You can go into the Monokuma room. Or well, I mean, Kyoko did already go into here. Oh.
Hey, Makoto.
Makoto, are you here to look around too?
Is that what you're doing here?
Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But
Bye, Hurricane.
Although, I couldn't bring myself to open it.
I mean,
Because it might explode, right? And that'd really suck. So, you open it.
Sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. I mean, honestly, all it takes is like one explosion, you know, and now everybody thinks everything can explode, so.
That's life.
One body explodes.
I mean, did you
I
see
kill
Toko?
one person.
Honestly,
I mean, she was fine.
60% of me thought that Toko was gonna die from that. Like, they were just gonna kill off Toko for that.
Toko's a fucking cartoon character.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all cartoon characters. They're not real.
Wait. Let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded.
Tina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it.
Good luck. Okay, go ahead.
Everything will be okay, right? Great, here goes nothing!
I mean, you were supposed to be punished, Makoto. No hard feelings.
She still thinks he did it! I threw all my weight into it. The door opened much easier than I expected.
Yeah, the state of things would just be set to 0. We already thought you were dead.
I'd sleep here.
I
I'd
would
be the
sleep here.
mastermind.
No explosion, thank. First impression was...
Whoa, this place is totally sci-fi.
I was kind of thinking the same thing. M for Makoto!
W for Wakoto.
The ultimate unlucky student.
Some kind of hatch on the floor. Right now I'm more concerned about that weird device.
what the heck?
I mean, every part of the school leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but
Just a second.
this place is like #1 gross. It's in a whole different league of creepy.
What is this device? Looks like some kind of control panel. Really over the top, though. Some kind of military installation or something.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? The Fumi'd probably freak out if he saw it.
Cock?
I like that.
Cock? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Honestly,
Makoto, if you talked like
Makoto, you're very fixated on the phrase cockpit right now.
honestly, I thought those first 3 numbers were gonna be 428.
Oh, reference!
Yeah. Then could that mean...
Okay.
All right, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons.
Hold on, you can't just or whatever something like this. Too late. She was already too far gone.
Boop, 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 boop.
She was the mastermind.
Look at that.
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think it came from the other room.
Not Jinx.
What did you push?
I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says data center.
Data center. Good look at the control panel. Saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to them. Like Hina said, there was one labeled data center. That must be the one she pushed. But the data center, it's right next door. The room we were just in, where the strange noise came from. I probably better go check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over there. Or over here.
Data center has been blown up.
This is just like Ultimate Custom Night.
The ultimate custom night as a character.
Did I just hear what I think I heard? Boy,
Hi, buddy.
Monokuma? This doesn't feel
What the hell
right.
are you doing here?
I don't like that I could just exist in the same space as him.
This is funny as fuck. This isn't right.
This isn't normal. You can choose to
Hey!
engage with him.
Give me all your donuts.
Give me all your donuts.
That you, Hina?
What?
What? Oh man, busted. How did you know?
I think it would be funny if it still sounded like Monokuma.
Oh, text to speech.
Voicing him. Yeah.
What? Oh man, busted! How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? I don't even know what you're controlling.
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Guess what I found? A self-destruct button! Whatever you do,
Wait.
don't push it. What?
Are these different Monokuma lines, or does it still sound like Monokuma?
It still sounds like Monokuma.
Okay, it sounded like slightly different on my end. Okay, yeah.
Oh man! You're seriously gonna push it? I mean, I guess that settles it. Room with the Monokuma drawing on it, and the control panel inside.
Hina, can you get the Monokuma to, like, maybe hug me a little bit? I
A
think it's
little
very
bit?
cathartic. I just think, you know, it would... I don't know. It'd be,
His hitbox
I
is up here.
think I need that.
What's that?
His hitbox is up here.
Oh.
5'11" Giga Chads.
Go talk to Hina.
Let's have
Well,
some
you
fun.
figured it out.
I'm the...
Whoa! Hey, Makoto, what the heck was that just now?
Monokuma.
Huh? What do you mean?
You were controlling just now. It was Monokuma.
Monokuma? What? For real?
Am I the mastermind?
Am I the mastermind?
Yep. It looks like the panda definitely controls Monokuma.
And I was
means-
so good at it too. That must mean... No.
The mastermind
She
has
does in
been
spite of covering her mouth.
Monokuma from this room. They were definitely in here. Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
They can't control us and monitor Monokuma at the same time.
Goku's theory was right.
But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right?
Guess that would have to be true. If that is true.
I let see this again!
Here's a hint. Fuck you.
Here's
Oh
a
my
hint!
god.
Fuck you!
Oh,
No!
I'm coming. Makoto!
What the fuck?
Holy
Wait,
fuck.
Did that actually happen? Wait, I think I might have been misremembering that.
The mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student?
We did titles for these parts, fucking the
No.
mastermind's coming.
Can't be. There's no way, right?
What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making.
No, it's nothing.
Oh, okay.
What about you? Is everything okay?
Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something?
Can't say it isn't possible. I really hope it's not true.
So... Like... You want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out.
Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here.
It smells clean in here, so it can't be Toko.
You wanna get going?
Yeah.
I mean, we could.
You could also just stand here, I guess.
I mean, yeah, we could have like a little fun. Oh,
We could fool around here.
the door to the data center was closed. I heard a strange sound. What's that?
The door! It just locked on its own!
What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked. Why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
Just a second.
Hey, no fair! You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room.
Yep.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are.
So, right now, you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
Isn't that crazy? You're 2 rooms away from the mastermind.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there, and we didn't see anyone.
Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been?
Ooh, blocked out a true ending.
Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way.
They were right there!
Wait, I could have checked.
They were right there, man!
I did. I could have checked that, right?
I'm not sure.
I had an opportunity to do that.
I think you always check it, and Makoto's just like, I'm not interested in this right now.
Oh.
This inconspicuous hatch.
It's your one big chance, and you blew it.
Oh, Compy, you're keeping track. That's true.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway. So whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace!
He's gone, but
So,
was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there?
In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
huh?
Then, when I said we should leave?
Oh, that hatch couldn't be open from the outside anyway, right? Oh. Okay, so I bet if I did check it, then probably would have been like...
Not like I would know that, because I didn't check it.
It's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left.
You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here.
Nice. Oh.
Oh, nice! You got me all motivated again.
Nice coin.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Thanks for the monocoin. I'm gonna go buy a bottle of water.
I have to do what I can too. Xiao Hong Shu!
I mean, me getting a bottle of water is like a 1 in 180 chance, because it could give me like a fucking golden gun or something.
It could give you a baby suit.
The way forward.
I keep getting baby clothes.
Still love the idea of giving somebody a gun as a gift, and like you just hold the pistol and you point it at them. Like you should get-
Yucky, I got this for you.
I got
You
this.
could just kill me. That's a gun.
That's a gun.
You could just kill me and leave.
Yay.
What do you mean, yay?
Where's Toko?
The headmaster's room. I heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself.
Ah, Makoto, it's you. Give me 2
wonder
seconds.
Oh, Yakia.
I wonder if we'll have time to, like, finish the investigation.
I don't know.
Would you want to go over?
I don't know.
we reused the same line.
Yeah! The
Okay, I'm
bookshelf.
back.
Okay, the bookshelves seem really well made, and it's filled with files and thick books.
Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting?
Clicks, no.
No.
Oh, I should have. What do you mean something interesting?
Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk.
The reaction stuff is like functionally useless, but it's fun to give Makoto a choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Class 78, student registry.
Contains profiles for all of us and Mukuro.
So, in other words...
Apparently, Class 78 refers to us.
Wait, you found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room.
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers...
In other words...
There could be no doubt about it. Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be where Kyoko learned about it.
But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry.
Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she just wanted to get out as fast as possible. What's your point?
She wasn't so much of a hurry that she only got the first page.
The first page?
Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages.
What?
So, in other words...
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have.
Hey.
Okay, who are these guys?
Sweet couch, man.
So, in other words...
More information about Mukuro.
What kind of information is it?
So in the same words...
Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself.
Interesting.
I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue.
I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats, close but just out of reach. The
She's so
entity
cute.
known as the Ultimate
Yeah.
Despair.
That is good art.
It is good art. Owie! Look at it! Owie's profile on the left. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior, too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students, after all. If I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto?
Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file you should note.
What is it?
Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl who seems to be included as part of our Class 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. It even lists her vitals, 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think?
She's not really my type. Yeah, what do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is, maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your own way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean?
Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying?
Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business.
Back to being Byakuya's errand boy.
Nice!
Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention.
No thanks.
I love that you can do that.
Just turning and leaving while he's talking to you.
There are trophies and even a shield in the display case. See.
I love Danganronpa.
The documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. The headmaster's room, there's a surveillance camera. Hey.
I have one more thing to say, Makoto. Look at me.
Look
bit of
at me.
advice.
Hey.
Fingers.
Hey. Yeah, I snap.
He's like fucking snapping his fingers.
Hey. Like he's just looking around.
You.
There's documents on
Oh,
the
my hands are
floor.
too sweaty. I can't snap.
I mean,
My hands are also too sweaty.
Hey.
Look at me.
Advice? For me?
Oh, you're talking to me.
Oh, sorry.
You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well.
It's not that we're getting along. She's just done a lot to help me.
Well, don't put too much faith in her.
Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. Look, I've just looked at these profiles. I've found out that she's the ultimate detective.
What are you saying?
Just what I think. Call it a hunch.
A hunch?
But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will.
Keep it in mind. Thanks.
Have you taken a look at the desk? What's that?
I
love this.
thought that was just a given. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's us?
Yay!
What does that look like? That looked like,
They friends?
That looked like the Big O.
It's like haunted house.
That rip you did was good.
That, huh?
Or I guess like the proposal for one.
We can't talk about that here.
Oh, sorry. Chase is gonna get me.
I'm going to get you.
He's gonna get me at MagFest.
Boo.
We thought you were...
This is why they call me Chase the Chat.
And he spams the Twitch chat.
What? Wasn't there like another...
There's the bio lab.
Yeah. Maybe I should go there first.
How many other rooms do we have?
I think that's the last hidden room, and then it's just...
That's the last locked one.
Raw!
Raw!
Time.
What did they mean by that?
Raw time. Oh. Wait. This looks like a morgue. Or a... There I am in the bio lab. It's so cold! Like abnormally cold. Like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold?
And why is there a water pick on the table?
Why is his perspective so skewed?
Because it's psychopop.
It's psychopop?
It's stylistic.
Everything is diagonal.
Some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. I've seen something like this before. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. The fridge for storing dead bodies.
You're so clever.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Now you have to count how many people died.
Oh.
An interesting amount of lights here.
A weird machine or something. Oh, okay, so he doesn't actually pull him out, thank God. Maybe.
Oh my god, imagine.
That would be so fucking grim.
Like, I could just imagine him pulling out a random one, and it's like Taka, and he's like,
Well, I got do what Kyoko would do.
This
right?
one's stuck. It would come out. It's the scene from the fucking Incredibles with Hifumi.
It's so stupid.
he pulls one out,
This
and
morgue needs a hero.
he pulls one out, and it's just a tub of butter. A booklet.
That's true. What the fuck are they keeping in one of those?
Yeah, I mean, you keep butter in the fridge.
That's true.
It's like
Monica would do that to be funny.
Eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs.
Cadaver.
Cadaver needs.
Cadaver.
In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver in the cadaver, and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated.
Hemomancer.
Humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum setting. Your system, everyone can can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. Exterior is stainless steel, and we offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package.
Weird.
Huh?
Looking around, I think I get it. Seems clear to me now. Some kind of makeshift morgue. Nail secret.
The secret.
Put those lights by each slot. Gulp! It's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on, which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue. Another one of the victims is... Oh, I thought he was going to continue. My emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died. It's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Stack of tarps here. Been seeing a lot of those things lately. I think that was it. Other than the monitor.
The one I used to kill Mukuro.
The one I used. There's icicles hanging from the monitor.
I mean, I can say it in here because I'm alone. Surely no one will hear this, and it's like the TV is switched to him.
It is officially nighttime. Did you guys hear that?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Mike.
Mike?
Expensive. Hi, Toko.
Oh.
Remember when he was streaming this and then someone spoiled him on the entire game? It was great.
Oko, so this is where you were.
I'm glad he played through the series at least.
What do you want? Am I so disgusting that you want me out of your sight?
No, that's not at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue.
Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back. Give me back my precious time.
Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down.
I'll kill you! Grabs the stack of
Starts
arrows
brushing
and
her
like,
hair like a horse.
I'm stronger than you, stronger than dire. Do you have any idea
Who
what
is
I'm
that?
going through right now?
Makoto laughing.
When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless. Good for nothing.
Makoto laughing at this.
Nobody's gonna say that.
Master will.
Oh
I'm
man.
sure I can disagree with that.
I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me?
Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that, like, you know, Makoto was like, oh, I accept you for who you are.
Friends.
Extremely Japanese.
It's definitely not like Chicago, the place I live.
Master Will? Who's Will?
Master Will.
I put it in here, but it was just the.
Master the will to put my balls on your chin.
Hello?
Hi.
Investigating everything, you
Sakura!
don't believe that Toko was right about there being nothing interesting here?
Just double checking. See?
You reached all that way and you picked up $1.
You went 50 yards to pick up that $1.
Where's everything?
Well, maybe you can come to the, you know, the,
Found $1.
the garden?
Checked better.
Well, actually,
Your hero.
she probably won't want to see a dead body.
Well, they cleaned up.
Huh? It's gone.
It blew up again.
It blew up again. Not here.
Check the plant.
I mean, it is right here. On Akuma Farm. Is it true? Does it eat paper, plastic, and people?
Check the chickens.
3!
There's 5 again!
Honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if there were more than that.
That's what I'm saying. Will Togami. Monochromer.
Could you imagine if they like localized this game and got rid of everybody's Japanese names?
I think that would be interesting to come up with like pun names.
Yeah. Well, is that what they do for like the Japanese audience, or is that just an idea?
What do you mean?
Like do their names like have any sort
Characters
of
have pun. Well, yeah, the kanji used in their names like represent shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I only remember a handful.
I think Ikusaba and Mukura's name is like Knife's Edge.
Oh.
Chabashira is like green tea or something.
Find anything even close to a dead body. And if it's not in here either, then it must be. Would it be in the biolab? The corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. One other thing. That tarp.
Tea and pillar.
Roll in another case, so I better look into it. Yeah, they used it to keep the body from getting wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. What? I noticed this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. It says Biolab? And this originally came from the... Oh, I already know where this is going.
What do you think,
Oh,
Sam?
you have it figured out?
Well, I not the whole case, but I think I might have figured out the mastermind probably took a body from the morgue in the biolab and used it to fake. No, that's my idea. That's all I really needed to check here. Honestly, the music cutting out made me think, you know. Well, I mean,
Ooh.
wow.
And we're going 1 more hour.
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Okay. Now he wants to give us a hint. It's suspicious. There's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. He's not like
Badass
that.
Box 16.
Said to go to the gym, right?
You don't get to walk there. Hey, Hero. We haven't seen you all day.
Oh, hey, Hero.
Whoa, Makoto!
Why'd you act so surprised?
Oh, no reason.
Like Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say?
I just did, actually. I'm on my way out.
You already talked to him? What did he say?
Listen, sorry, but I gotta go.
Hero, wait! No point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? Like he was trying to avoid me. I'm trying to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. You've been hiding something this whole time? Hey.
Oh,
This is cool.
handsome.
Showdown.
It's water.
I am Monokuma!
Hello! Welcome! Welcome, hello! Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. Envelope? It could be a bomb!
A gun slowly peers out from the side of it, like that part from JoJo.
This must be the envelope.
At least 3.
Just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it.
I think we have a canon height for Monokuma.
Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope, opened it.
Do you want to
It's
calculate that
75
based on the
centimeters.
average basketball height?
What I found was a single photograph.
I like this photo.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well.
Look at Hifumi. Juko just getting blocked out.
Fucking getting Wazowski'd.
It's everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me.
I like the irony of that because she's the ultimate fashionista and it's like the prettiest face doesn't get to be seen.
Someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. It's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room, we looked at that file. Bro, Ikusaba?
Look at them in their school outfits.
Bro is... That's true, I like this. Noticing a, be missing. What? Why? Is Mukuro here with everyone else? Even more than that. Just having everyone posed like this is weird enough by itself. Yeah, once the locker thing happened, I started to gather a theory.
Ooh.
They're all wearing Wait. Makoto in here? I don't see him. I don't remember anything like this.
I like Sakura gripping Hifumi's head.
And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone.
His scalp.
I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. That's why Hiro was scared. Because he thinks that I'm not real. Does that make sense? Well, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. Went to junior high with Sayaka, but first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope Speak Academy. So it's natural for me to not be in it. The picture that makes you go to sleep. It's definitely unnatural. That everyone else is in the picture. Watch out for him. Not everyone was like me. Didn't know each other till they got here. If this picture is real, then could that mean... Could it be? Everyone else? Just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out! But... I told you, I'm not fielding any questions! What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. Dougrat? Gray?
Almost did angry Brie.
I know, I saw that. Guess that means he's done talking. Damn it.
Am I cutting out, by the way? My internet's not looking good.
Yeah, fine.
It's me that's the problem.
Watch out for me.
So in the end, all I found in the gym, even more confusion. That confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. What Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that?
Leon is so bright.
Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear this up. I have to clear all this up. He does that a lot, I've noticed.
He's very determined. He's very shonen pro tag.
I have to do this.
Where he shakes the screen and while the music is cut off.
Yeah. Well, I can't guess that they're all in their dorms.
What if the lighting was always like this?
Oh.
It's so purple in here.
Back at the archive.
We got anywhere else to check out?
The garden. The bio lab. The Kyoko.
Kyoko is over in the headmaster's secret room still.
Should I...
Oh, someone's in the dining hall. It's Hifumi.
It's a school announcement. The dining hall is gone.
Has Hina in it.
Wow.
Announcement.
And it took Hina with it.
Oh my god.
Walked away. Sorry.
What are we gonna do?
Oh my god.
I guess Hina was the mastermind.
That's the only conclusion I can come to.
Went to go get a bite.
Octagon, thank you for the raid. This is spoilers. This is spoilers for a story game, and I've never played the game before, so
Oh, yeah.
we're
Be
playing it.
careful.
Yeah, but I appreciate it.
We
if
are
you
later.
wanna-
We are late into Danganronpa.
Yeah, don't you know? Don't you know?
Don't
it's-
breathe this.
Yeah, don't.
Don't make this cake.
It's totally fine if you you know, if you want to leave because this is a story game with spoilers.
Yeah, I think Justin's played this.
I gotta lay down. I gotta take off my socks.
Bye, Doctagon. Bye.
Also,
I
hi,
gotta
Michael.
take off my socks.
Michael, USPS lied to me again. It didn't come today either. So this is where you
Watch out for her.
hiding?
I mean, for spoilers.
Listen, I was hoping. So this is where you've been hiding. Why did you? Why did you say that? I was hoping to talk to you.
Makoto? Sorry, gotta go.
What? Ran off so fast, I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina. Hi.
Hina.
Why won't you talk to me?
Who killed Hannibal?
Male goblins ate it. I hope not.
There's the archive, and the garden, and the biolab.
The archive in the garden and the biolab?
It's where other people are hiding.
What about Kyoko?
Kyoko is in the wall somewhere again. She keeps doing this.
She likes the taste of the
Asbestos.
yeah.
Oh my god, you gotta try this. Oh,
What's being eaten?
drywall.
Not right, the asbestos, that's right.
Remember this little area? I remember this
Yeah.
because this is where we talked to Chihiro that one time.
Yeah, about the mosquito.
Yeah. That's a very interesting place to put a bunch of tables.
Yeah,
Well, they'd
we
be right
tried,
next to the windows, wouldn't they?
That's true, yeah.
We tried unscrewing the window locks, but we never tried eating them.
They're made of delicious, delicious food. Metal.
Oh, Yakuya!
Getting my
Listen,
daily dose of iron.
Do you think we
Get
could
it?
talk? Yakuya.
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't come to me as if we're friends.
Yakuya, wait! Of course he didn't. He just walked away. What
He
the?
said fuck 50. He's like, what did you say fuck me for?
Why was he acting like that? He was purposely trying to avoid me. Why does everybody hate me? I mean, I know why, but...
Because of the funny photo.
You're not talented?
That's it. I have nothing to talk to you about ever again.
Makoto got rid of all of our memories.
It was
Every
him!
sentence I say is approximately $15,000. Down the drain.
I could be trading stocks right now.
Streamer, are you the mastermind?
Me?
You're the one that opens the game every day.
You're the one that keeps it going.
Oh, this is like one of those games where it's like you, the player, are the real
You're
monster.
the bad guy.
You're the bad guy. You want Danganronpa to continue? Come on. You fool. You
You're
charlatan.
torturing these poor
The god in
people.
Empire.
You're the monster in this story. You could have let them live, but no. You had to play the game. You monster.
These are real people in Danganronpa.
Let me visit the biolab one more time. First thing I saw when I got there. We were passed out again. Coco?
It's gotta feel good as fuck in here.
It's open, but... Toko! Toko, are you okay? No. She's not
dead.
She's dead! Ah!
It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch a cold.
You keep taking naps in places like this. I'm sure you will.
I see.
What? When I was asleep, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me getting all excited, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny?
Okay.
Straight up horny.
So, why did you pass out?
I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What did you do to Miss Moraes?
Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch.
Bingo bazinga! We shared some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. You shooting right from Makoto? Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory.
No, it's more like half. Genocide Jack's memory has been added.
My rope.
But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I slit your throat.
I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere, doing his own investigating.
Yes, yes.
By himself?
I assume so.
Oh, I'm on.
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely you must be right now.
Hey.
Lost 5 viewers.
Shot ropes.
Did you say +5?
I said lost 5 viewers.
Because I think we have 5 more viewers than we normally do right now, looking at the number.
We had 21 last I checked.
We did?
Yeah, after the raid.
That's crazy.
Ropes! Presses fucking Alt F4. Closes their entire browser.
No.
Rope? Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing
want it?
behind her. You want it?
It's yours, my friend.
Really forgot to ask her about the picture. No point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. See, I was thinking like they could have done something fun there where it's like, because she hasn't seen the picture yet. Like maybe Toko's seen the picture, but Genocide Jack hasn't. So then they're buddy about it. I don't know. Why did Toko?
It's interesting to consider. They do have different perspectives on things.
There'd be some reason for it.
Genocide Jack's whole perspective of this killing game has got to be so funny.
I mean, I could do it, but I don't want to do it to any of these people. The fridge, it's open.
It must be clues.
The door shut tight last time I was here.
I don't know who this is. That must be why she passed out.
Hey.
Oh, it's her. She faints so easily.
Comes out another one.
Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it?
You okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry.
No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room.
No, yeah,
It would seem
It's a morgue.
yeah.
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge and seen what was in there, and, well, there you have it.
You knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened that slot there...
when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Has everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway.
So mean.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that.
Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
How many schools
Give me
have
a hand,
stuff like
please.
this? This is a thing, right? Like mostly like colleges.
A morgue? I guess for medical practice.
Not like specifically a morgue, but like human samples.
I'm assuming it's like more like prestigious med schools.
Like donated bodies.
Yeah.
Makoto approached the fridge.
Oh,
until
yeah.
it stretched. Suddenly, she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it.
How come?
Because Mukuro's body is in here.
What?
The tub.
Tarp.
It would
Water
seem-
pick.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it because Mukuro's body is in here.
Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial.
Mastermind did it. Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So,
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body.
Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail.
Okay, so what should I do?
So then,
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished.
Wait over there? That's it?
I guess you can look around.
Hey, remember when you guys thought I used this tarp to kill Mukuro? That was funny.
Just pushing her out of the way. Let me have a look.
I can't do it! Should ask Kyoko about that group photo. Oh, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something.
Next to her bestie
What is it?
Toko.
About that announcement Monokuma made earlier.
You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer.
Huh? Why not?
because
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point is to confuse us and cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer.
That's a good point. Wish I could go back and do the same thing. But what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? It's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. And like...
Bazinga.
Do you want to double check the freezes? Count how many there are and how many people should be dead?
it would seem
It would seem the blue light comes on when a slot is occupied.
Okay, there's 9 lights. Technically one is Mukuro, but... Nine lights. Yeah, let me remember, because there's 15 students and there's currently what, 5 left?
6 including you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So that adds up to 15, but supposedly there's a 6th, or there's a 16th student. And if this is Mukuro, then what about the others?
Someone is
Ooh.
unaccounted for.
Someone is a zombie.
Oh, I forgot to put Taka in. Sorry.
You know, a stick of butter does not turn a light on.
That could also be true. I like your gasp, as if you haven't played this game before.
No, it's like a good point. It's like, oh shit.
We don't need to
Skip.
skip.
Look at other things in this room until it gives you a fucking go ahead to talk to Kyoko about the body.
think I've seen a
Now
tarp.
you make the connection.
Yes!
Aw, good guess, man.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done.
Ready? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief.
By the way, I need to see this image that... Why?
Watch what happens when I cast a spell I don't know.
Bit chilly. So did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that
I will be right back.
the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death.
Really?
The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings.
That means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? With the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. It had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
That is to say that they're old.
Huh?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says that they were inflicted at least several days ago.
I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds may make it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder.
Are you saying they are? Well, we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
But what if Mikura herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
What?
At the very least...
Certainly, you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you?
One of many?
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by examining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In
Did I
other
miss
words,
anything?
They envision the possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. We talked about the wounds on Mukura's body.
Oh, thank you.
Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be able you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
Hey,
So, if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time.
And to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so...
5'7", 97 pounds, vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right?
You remembered all that?
They are indeed consistent with the corpse.
So then...
Indeed.
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo, there's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case is without a doubt Mukuro Ikusaba.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask?
Yeah, I think so.
So then...
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going, it's kinda chilly in here.
Oh, wait, are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad? Did you forget? She was our enemy once. A part of the ultimate despair.
But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow?
Well, yeah, but still.
whew,
You really are naive, you know that? really quite appalling.
At first I thought she said appealing.
Ah, you're such a dumb bitch, Makoto.
But she could have abandoned me. But she decided to help me.
Spit on her too. Spit on her thing? Okay,
What's
we
the
can
opposite
pin
of
that one.
sapiosexual?
So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then,
I think we've done all we can do here.
I mean, I don't
Like
think
separate investigations, yes?
I don't think we've done all we can do here, but you know.
You want to look at everyone's bodies?
We need to account for everybody because there's 9 slots, and
Oh, now Makoto wants to check all the bodies.
hold on. I have one more thing to do. I need to talk to Kyoko about. I'm gonna ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. I don't do it now. Gulp! What if it was like a limited time, like a reaction time event? Kyoko? I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then. Out with it.
Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So,
What do you mean?
Well, you know all those lockers on the 2nd floor of the dorms?
indeed.
I do, yes. But to get anything out of those lockers, you'd need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to.
Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers?
I found a pocketbook. And I also found Hero's stuff, but you know. After looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? Can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us.
Look at my pants. Look
After all, we've only got access to that area just recently.
Where'd it go?
What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker?
Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true,
Could that mean that video is real too?
Video?
Makoto,
Makoto, I think everything's finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined.
What are you talking about?
I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes.
Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
so...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker.
Your locker?
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense.
A DVD?
I mean, you can just take it just in case.
Yeah, like, you need to see Hero's locker. It's so funny.
You gotta see Hero's locker.
It says Class 78, urgent interviews.
So...
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what it is, what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before.
This makes sense right now. Guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. I was thinking that they were going to like go back to the first chapter's motive where everybody got videos.
Going and looking through whoever doesn't have a video.
Well, maybe.
Oh, now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
Ramble?
In other words...
So, as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even of my own feelings.
What about your dad, right?
I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life.
Because of the mastermind.
However,
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that.
Let's go, Kyoko.
Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind.
It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
why?
So why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess.
She let out a small laugh as she said it. Her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I can consider my task complete.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
But keep this in mind. There's only one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst.
What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope.
Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. Pretty much all I'm good at, you know?
Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial.
Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. Got that DVD from Kyoko. Should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something
Whoa!
about hopeless truth.
That's
Not
actually hype as fuck. We get to use the AV room again.
Yeah! Won't lose hope. And if it's the worst truth in the world. Can't afford to lose. But I want to see Hiro get scared again.
Yeah, you have to go to the garden, go pester him.
Yeah, I want to see him get scared again by my presence.
Stop following me!
Gotta go!
You find him in one of the third floor classrooms. Get me out of here!
He's scratching at the metal plating.
He just keeps changing rooms. Hey, Hiro!
Makoto!
What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that.
No, No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry.
Again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Oh, what's wrong? Still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I'd found. It's like he was avoiding me. He was afraid of me. Why?
Should we keep wonder if he would check the map and see him somewhere else?
Just keep following him.
No, I'm sure they're all gone.
Yeah.
What
He's
a
in the
shame.
AV room.
Oh, Makoto, you want to watch a movie with me?
Come on, let's watch some Monsters, Inc.
Oh, who is that?
Oh, I think exclamation point means thing of interest.
That means
That
clue.
means event.
That means event.
That means you get wing cap.
No,
Knock on his
bad.
door.
No, die bad. Thanks, Pookie.
Have you guys learned that there's like 2 different ways to knock on a door with your fist?
Yeah, like doing it down.
Like if you knock with your knuckles, it can be softer, but if you knock with the side of your fist, it's just like substantially louder. Even if you put in the same force.
Yeah, you're using more meat.
That's so fucked
I
up.
thought you were talking about the thing where like we naturally put our hands up to knock on doors, but we could just not do that.
Yeah, we
Like,
could just
could
knock
just like
anywhere.
knock on the bottom. Yeah.
But like, I don't know, I learned that specifically with my door because my door is loud as fuck. And also, I feel like anytime anybody knocks on my door, they always do the side hand thing.
It's the focus of the energy on your body.
It's so annoying.
Time to go to the hospital.
The hospital.
I want to see
Go to the
Mikan.
Go to the Mono machine.
Let's look at their box over there.
Oh, I hate Boxy Boy. I
Oh,
hate
you found a
Practice
dollar.
Oh,
That
a
was
dollar!
Byakuya's motive video.
Money.
I better take a look. Took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. Said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. Into the black of the monitor. It's only been a few seconds. To me, it felt like an eternity. And all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? Took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that?
Yeah, you had to remember what voice you did for her, didn't you? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school?
I accept.
What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Well,
Well, Michael, that's the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy giving her his word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There's a lot I hadn't understood up till now. But this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Sayaka was the headmaster? Because I know
Danganronpa if Makoto was fucking stupid.
Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge.
Holy shit.
I like his sprite.
He's got such a big forehead.
Huh?
His hair is so funny.
I saw it was me. Possibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Be tripping the fuck out.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry. Oh my god.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other.
Oh yeah.
You and I were
Let's
having...
talk.
It seemed like a fairly normal
That's what I sounded like?
He
Why
looks
do
so
I sound like that?
tense. Hi, the I am the here and now. Absolutely no memory of it. Yeah, it's like seeing an adult in Ed, Edd n Eddy. I have no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get
Let's
straight
talk,
to the point?
big brother.
Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes. What the fuck? Why does he sound like that?
It's so fucking creepy.
This can't be real. I said,
I would love
yes? Yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
That was the weird dream he had about saying he has to stay here.
That's true.
Yeah.
Once again, the video cut out. And then the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Yakuya. Oko. You know, I like that she's smiling about this.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, actually, I don't really want to do that.
They said that they agreed to live in this school forever, and then
No, I didn't do that.
they didn't do that. Kyoko. Interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him.
Whoa.
She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. When he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. They have a pool, it's okay. Just as
Oh,
Kyoko's...
actually, I changed my mind.
Owie.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie! Looks like it broke! Out of service!
Playing Gaster's theme.
It just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then when?
Here.
Doesn't matter! Failure can strike anywhere, anytime! That's what failure is, right?
He was sick that day. He
He did
no
not
choice.
give them permission to stay in the school forever.
Failure
Wait,
my
what
ass.
the fuck are we doing?
That's why he's like, I gotta get out of here!
I literally did not consent.
Cut the power on purpose. Whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, I'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question and they'd all say yes. Couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh. As I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
What would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient.
Hi, Seb.
You
Convenient
can hear
outcome.
cooking in the background.
Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So what does that mean? I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or...
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Hero, it's not heartfelt. What are you talking about?
It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. Last time all our lives will be on the line.
This should be contextualized as a retrial.
That's true. Last time hope and despair are on the line. I have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end.
Hope versus despair, New World Order. This really is Danganronpa.
They make you walk a while for this one.
Ooh, the wait.
I'm the first one this time.
Makoto.
You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared?
Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
don't worry, I'm sure they'll all be here soon.
Just like she said. Byakuya! Byakuya? They arrived one after another. And they were all in the same state of shock. Ina? Hero?
They're all in despair.
Silence. Wasn't any normal silence. It's a deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appeared.
I'm late!
I'm on.
Ah, strong silent monster, so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my lines are ablaze.
Yes!
Now listen, everything will be fine if you just leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors!
With my scissor-sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the monster of evil.
But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys.
Ah, if it's what Master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Where am I? No human language can just describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now.
Is everyone here? Ooh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Chills, chills, kills!
This final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair. Climb maximum sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair.
What do you mean, this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
There was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest. I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling white.
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows. Despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already.
Enough with your stupid slobbering.
Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared.
Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time.
With inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed.
I'm not getting any more lines with them.
Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey.
They're all acting odd.
I want to do one more hero line before the
paranoid,
screen
suspicious of each other.
However.
But you know why that is, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
However.
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial.
Like he would know.
You're right. I'm ready.
So.
Ready to win, right?
Oh.
Of course.
She's so fucking cool.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. I'm making my way towards the opening. Step after step toward that gaping maw. Resolve that this would be the last time. Repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend, deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, 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 deeper and deeper.
It's been the same 6 people in this elevator for the past 3 chapters.
That's what I'm saying. Deeper and deeper it fell.
Kyoko's hair looked so bright in there.
Closed my eyes, and sight fell away. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time.
Hey, Makoto, you gonna move?
Centuries later. What, Leon?
It's what back at the first trial.
His eyes. Everyone is there.
Felt the gentle
That would be such a beautiful ending.
The elevator come to an end. Slowly opened my eyes.
He like opens his eyes and it shows everyone, but they start slowly fading away or something.
This is the final trial site? What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's the long-awaited last stage! The always exciting final boss battle! And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Chills! Kills!
Well then, let's begin! Oh, I didn't... They didn't do a deadly class trial.
Because we're not trying to discern who killed someone this time. We know who did it, we just have to prove it.
Guess so.
Yeah.
Man, now I really want to play more, but...
We would be going until like fucking 4 in the morning for you.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my gosh.
5 a.m. We can do 4 hours next week and get started in school mode.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, the anticipation. I can't wait.
Wait, how do I...
We're taking you down, hero.
Open e-handbook.
I was like, how do I go back?
How do I leave? How do I
How
shut
can
web?
this be? How do I kill Hifumi?
Let me just make sure I got the... Okay.
Could you imagine?
Just a
Oh,
week
we're back at the ladder.
We can skip Mario Party tomorrow, it's okay. Yeah, but Lily won't be here.
Oh. Sunday. No, we can wait a week, right?
If I'm back home by like, around like the second half of the stream, we might be able to do the class trial.
Do you? I mean,
no. Would Mario Party be going for 4 hours?
Our games go for like 3 hours usually, but
right.
Let's not hold
our
our
breath. We need
breath.
at least 2 hours for the class trial, and then maybe overtime for the ending.
yeah. You said we need at least 4 hours for the class trial?
Oh no, at least 2.
4.
4 hours
Sorry,
for the class trial.
Cole.
We need at least 4 hours because we need to do some school mode.
Sorry, Cole. I got other business.
What, Mario Party?
Yeah.
But also, yeah,
Assuming
I don't even
Cole's
know if
gonna
I'd
be
be
there.
back home in time for the stream to start.
You said you'll be back home in time for the show.
I don't even know if I will.
If you think you will, you can just tell me, and then last minute I'll just cancel Mario Party.
I'll let you know how things go because I have
my
no
God.
idea how late that lunch will run.
He's so excited. He wants to get to it now.
Oh, you want to know who did it? You want to know who the mastermind is?
Mm-hmm.
I want Makoto to point the finger at himself and then start smiling.
Me. I remember.
It's like that. Oh, that's why we haven't seen him smile yet. You see like
5 different sprites of him like smiling wickedly. Oh my gosh. I look forward to the next Dangan session.
Yeah.
It will be very exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
You like that? that's a smiling friend's baby.
Yeah. You want me to buy you?
Yeah.
Let's get some toys from the Mono Mono machine.
What, like 5?
Yeah, let's spend on new coins.
Hey.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is bonus chat.
Bonus? This is bonus?
Options.
Movement
Turn off
bob.
movement bob.
No,
Vertical
don't turn me
speed?
off!
What?
Don't turn me off.
That's movement Bob.
Was it something I said? Please! I can't stop this moving. I'm making so much money.
Well, do you want to buy toys or do you want to buy events?
The secret 18th student.
We don't even know who the 17th is.
Bend over.
Oh, true.
Sword. So good.
7 repeats.
Ooh.
Oh wait, that wasn't a repeat.
No, that was a new one.
Wow.
I think that's also new.
No.
No.
No!
We certainly haven't gotten 10 of those. Baby clothes, baby clothes. Oh.
Raisin Vitra, everyone likes that one.
Last one, let's go. Let it be the dildo, please.
What?
Nah,
It's a fax machine. We should have
This'll
known.
work.
This'll work.
I'll make it happen.
I can make this work.
You have the ingredients. I have the chemistry.
I don't think that's what he says.
You have your.
You have a
beanie
pink
and
blanket and I have a blue blanket.
I have a blue blanket. Plus 2.
Work producing machine?
Oh. Well, that's close.
Well, that's close.
Hi, Celeste.
Fax machine. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess I don't really need to say schedule plans because we kind of just talked about them. I mean,
Yeah.
no rush, but I'm also worried. Aren't you gonna get like absolutely hammered? You know?
Well, I'll be drunk and I won't have to voice anyone because it's a class trial.
Yeah, but what about after the trial? Do you think you're gonna sober up by then?
Yeah,
She's just giggling sometimes. She's just silent, and then like something random happens. She starts laughing. It's not even funny. She's just laughing at the lights on her screen.
See, I wanted to make like a joke, like I was gonna say one of the characters is funny, but like I had to go through the list of characters and no, they're all funny.
It's like, what are you laughing at, Lily? It's like I just think Taka's funny.
I just think Taka's death portrait is funny.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Kyoko belligerent.
Well, I mean, yeah, saying Kyoko's funny is kind of... That would be kind of...
I just think Hajime runs like a bitch.
he does though. He actually does. I'm paused on like earlier from the stream where the image slideshow shows Anton next to you.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
That's
like,
not me!
That looks like a Scribblenauts character.
It does. I mean, you want me to look
yes,
at...
it's me in the game. Red jacket and blue jeans.
You want me to look at the art, Humphrey, but you're the only one that
Which is
posted
okay.
anything.
I put my finger up, which is okay.
What, red jacket and blue jeans?
Yeah. I mean, they're very simple character design, but you know, that's them.
I like
That's
this.
whoever that is. Oh, did we get art? Oh yeah, true.
There's just one thing that Comfy sent.
Yeah.
Yoko is just absolutely hammered next stream.
Makoto, you...
Makoto, you... What the fuck does it... What is that word?
Hammered?
No, I'm role-playing myself being drunk.
Oh.
Makoto, that is so fucked up, Makoto.
Makoto, we just watched the mastermind get squished.
Makoto, that's so fucked up, Makoto. Peace out for real. Who are we rating?
Nobody.
We're rating Proton John?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Well, I can rage you, and then you can stream.
Okay.
No. I'm never streaming again. Except
Why?
on Christmas.
Christmas Day!
No, that was a joke. Maybe. Raid Northern Lion. They're not even live.
Yeah, go live.
Me go live? No, I just...
No, live bad.
No, I got for real. I actually, even if I wanted to, I gotta go pick up Uncle Mike. I can't. Uncle Mike needs me.
What you always say.
Yeah, it's true. Uncle Mike needs me. Bye, chat.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Hayes. Bye, Michael. Bye, Take-Hat. Bye, Compy. Bye, Lily. Bye, James. Bye, Winter. Bye, all the rest. Bye, Muskie.
Bye, the rest.